What up, what up? I hope all is well and you're hanging in there by the graces of God. Alrighty now. As we're seeing this separation between light and darkness play out, witnessing it on the daily, all it means is you choosing to walk in spirit and truth, speaking your truth on the daily. Whether you're physically separated, whether you're not physically separated. Sending goodwill, great vibes, loving energy to all. Thank God you ain't bitter. Thank God you ain't harboring resentment. Thank God, thank God. Because right now, we're on the road to elevating. You are on the road to elevating. And what I am noticing too, they try their best to control the narrative. If it's not with the politics, if it's with these wicked podcasts, it's with the prescription drugs, it's even with the poultry. What's up with the poultry? I mean, the chicken got feathers on it still. Your job is uh let's talk about that another time. They try their best to control the narrative. No, I'm not being paranoid when I say they want you out. They want to depopulate. They want to kill, steal, and destroy. That is the agenda. And some of you can resonate with this. Some of you feel where I'm coming from with that. Some of you can relate to that vibration that keeps playing out in the atmosphere. But no, you're not stuck. Patiently wait for the Most High to show up and show out. And as they are trying to control the narrative, you're being led by the Spirit. You're choosing to walk in spirit and truth. That's all you can do. Everybody can't go to the next level with you. What God has for you is not for all that are involved. And this really is at the time that we're in right now. People can pretend all they want. They can be deluded all they want. They can be confused all they want. This is a time to manage yourself, to keep your head on straight, to love and accept yourself, to embrace all parts of yourself. Because some people, what I am noticing, how they will try to control the narrative is to try to pull you into an orbit of their fleshly desires, of their fleshly ways, of their fleshly behaviors. And sometimes you have to check yourself like, no, 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 no. I've changed. I'm growing. I'm healing. I'm choosing to be led by the Spirit of God on the next step I need to take. And if someone is not on the same page with you on that, on the same wavelength, then you know what the choice is. Choose yourself. This separation that's going on between light and darkness, it doesn't necessarily mean you have to cut off everybody. It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to depart from some people that are just steeped in darkness, choosing to be in darkness. Some people are choosing to stay asleep. Everybody's not going to be on the same timeline as you. You've jumped the timeline. You've grown up in some ways. You're still a work in progress. But now you're at the point where you know what you want and you know what you need. And you know what you don't want and what you don't need. Because you've been getting the lessons. And you got to be careful of the ones who want to keep pulling you into the loop of restlessness, of reckless behavior, of repetitive, destructive behavior. As they try to control the narrative, you're being prepared in the spirit for whatever is coming your way. We are told greater is He that is in us than he that is in the world. And that's truth. Walking. Their sins are piling up to the heavens. Has piled up to the heavens. They're not going to atone. They're not going to change. They're not going to own up to the wickedness. They're not going to be accountable for the spells and the hell and hate that they continue to give. So, as they try their best to control the narrative, we know the truth. God is in control. God got this. And you're being prepared in the spirit to see how God is working through the land, working through people. I'm enjoying seeing that. I am seeing people being changed right in front of your very eyes and giving all praises and glory and honor to the Most High. That's the beauty I'm seeing in all this disgrace and disrespect and dishonor that keeps being served. But justice is balancing out the injustices in this world. And as you're being prepared in the spirit, work on being led by the Spirit of God. Allow the Most High to order your next steps. Because the next test that I feel that you may also already be experiencing is some folks coming to you and trying to pull you away from the divine order, what God has called you to do, what God has called you to be. Be mindful of that distraction. Be mindful of that disruption, that type of interference. We just are in the day of the wicked and evil. And you're seeing it play out. That's why the separation is here between light and darkness. And all those that are in the dark are not necessarily wicked and evil. You can discern it. You can discern it. You can read that type of energy when you're connected to the Most High. So I think somebody may have needed this encouraging word. You're being tried by the fire. We all are going through the trials and tribulations of the fire. Nobody is exempt from this judgment that's moving through the land. The righteous and unrighteous, the good and evil. We all gonna feel it. We all gonna have to check ourselves before we wreck ourselves. It's all working out for our good. So as their sins keep piling up to the heavens, well, the Most High has to intervene now. What you're going to do is, what we've been told is, those who endure to the end will be saved. That's your focus. All right, good people. I hope you heard that good word. I'll catch you on the next go around. I holla. Peace.